Hello, KG Master. Just been a while. Yep. Just getting set up now. I'm gonna get the music now. And I'll let people know I've gone live. How you doing, by the way? Hope all is well with you. Do, 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 do. Okay, Quickstrike. What are their name? Vice Poison, Transart. Vice Poison, Robot Toys, Beedrill. There we go. All right, there we go. I think that's good. We are ready. We are live. Okay. So, gonna get this out of the way. Okay, so we're good. We're live. All right, so let's get these both in. All right, so we got, let me do let me do that thing I always do where I record my introductions. So, yep. So, hey, yo, welcome to the Uncle Show. And today we're taking a look at Vice Poison Battler here. This is a third-party Quickstrike, but at the same time, hey, yo, welcome to the Uncle Show, and today we're looking at the Robot Toys Beedrill. So I can build my workshop, my boxes everywhere. Ah, cool. You're working on your workshop? Nice. So yeah, two third-party Beast Wars Transformers. I really like, mostly because I have a little collection of Masterpiece-style Beast Wars figures, and I wanted to kind of continue that. And these two guys, they were kind of cheap, so like this guy was on clearance on an AliExpress, and this guy wasn't actually too much money, so I decided to get both. Yeah, Beedrill, and I'm a big fan of Beast Wars, so this will be pleasing to me. So which do I want to look at first? That's tough. I think let's look at Quickstrike first, because he's usually a little bit smaller, and he doesn't quite get a lot of love. So, card, and there we go. Move the box aside. Oh, thank you. Itchy. Thanks for your support. Well, unfortunately, I was supporting you guys, and then your company kind of died. Transart is sadly no more. I don't know what. It was like a weird thing. I couldn't quite understand it. Okay, not too bad. And there he is, the man himself. We got, oh, wow, whoa, 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 whoa. There's something up, what the hell? There's something off here. I'll dive into it in a bit. And then, got a card, thick cardboard. Please scan the code first to watch the commentary. Oh, why? It's one of those like transformations. Hey Nathan, It's a transformation you couldn't like make an actual video for. Ah, that's whoa. Okay, I was not ready for that actually. Okay, I'll put these aside. We do not need the cards. All right, let's zoom in a little bit. Scooch in my camera. And there he is. That is a Quickstrike. Oh dear. Oh. Oh, I see what they're doing. Ooh. Oh, this is going to be a weird one. Is it normal to have recording and stuff on screen? Yeah, no, that's normal because at the times I'm filming these. I film these at around the same time. I use these streams as an opportunity to film get some like filming of footage done. So yeah, but so sorry, but I'm gonna get another figure just for a quick little comparison here. It's just something I like. I like trying to get some of the stuff kind of recorded. So let's have a look at old Quickstrike himself. Oh, let's get properly zoomed in. So yeah, there he is. That is Quickstrike in all of his glory. Very chromed out, as is typical for Transart art. Although he feels remarkably light, like really light. I don't think there's any die-cast metal in here, which is shocking for like a third-party masterpiece style figure. It's interesting. How does this ball joint work? Ooh, that doesn't. Is it bendy wire? I think it is kind of a bendy wire. Oh, that is. Yeah, that's bendy wire. That's a little weird. The chroming looks really nice though. I will say, this hood piece feels a little bit big, but let me do a quick little comparison, because here we have the relatively recent Age of the Primes Quickstrike. Doesn't bother me. It sucks that all this had to be soon. Yeah, overtime will snap by age. Yeah, no, that's. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna pull up Quickstrike from Beast Wars and see, because the colors are different. This is like a little bit more bluish. Well, this guy is like a little bit more of like a brown, like a dirty gray. What would you call it? Let me find a good neutral look at Quickstrike. Where's that one Beast Wars character poster? He'll be on there. And then Quickstrike, where are you, buddy? Where the fuck are you? Ah, here we go. So yeah, there he is. Color-wise, I do think this is more accurate. Yeah, that's definitely a lot more accurate. Although, yeah, that has some light greebling. This has like a little bit of like a stippled effect for the feet, whereas this doesn't. But I think that is a little bit more show accurate. There is one thing that does bother me, actually, and that's the head. So, oh, this guy's head. So, oh no, wait, no. It's about the same, although this one's slightly bigger. Okay. This is an interesting one. Okay. Honestly, it's weird. They feel very similar in weight. This one feels a little heavier. Maybe there is die-cast metal in here, but I don't know. I gotta say, though, weirdly, I think the Hasbro Cobra head is a lot higher quality. Hey, look, you got this nice little separation at the tip. The paintwork is a little nicer. Very odd. And I get why I think I get why they did the bendy wire, because they want to make sure, there's no visible seams, which I kind of get, but at the same time, I know for a fact you can do that with ball joints. You can still have it so that they're like not visible. I mean, we've seen it all the time. We see it all the time with like SH. You know what? I got a Monster Art. I got a Hiya Toys figure. That'll do. Here's Hiya Toys Godzilla, and this is all ball joints. And but it's built in a way that it covers up the ball joints. And obviously, Hasbro, meanwhile, is a little bit cheaper, but the nice thing is that this is able to more easily be played with, be put into a lot more positions. You can kind of twist it around and because this is bendy wire, you can't really get that. And look, it kind of just returns into position. And so it feels very precarious. This is made of. Oh, that's weird. Ooh, that's really weird. So this part is all one solid like rubbery plastic piece, whereas this is solidly molded plastic. That's weird. You'd think for a third-party transformer they'd take up the opportunity to make each individual finger articulated, but no. That's really weird. This is a weird figure so far. I don't know. It doesn't feel bad, but the hand creeps me up by bending it. Yeah. Bendums. Yeah. Oh, God, don't even remind me of Bendums. Oh, my cousin had a few. They always broke. If they're going to have wire, they could at least make them thicker and at least more malleable, durable produce. I prefer the old ball socket. Yeah, no, like, this works so much better. Like, okay, if we do, like, my stupid little dab test with this guy, he can do it. He can get his arm perfectly in front. But with this guy, no, that's not working. Oh no. Okay. It's a shame because I think visually and I know Transart have made some really good figures. They made a really nice Silverbolt that I love. They made that Transmetal 2 Black Arachnia. I know they've done good stuff, but it's weird that this one is a lot more kind of thing. Transart Ravager and Trail both wire, both look good until they inevitably snap. Why are they really weird? Why were they? They're dead now. Why were they so... Also, I'm also going to say, I think this part is a little too tall compared to the Hasbro. Like, that's... Like, hold on. Again, let me get a render from the show. Oh, no, wait, no. No, that is correct. That is correct according to the show. It is supposed to be that tall, but I still prefer how the Hasbro one looks. It's a lot less kind of distracting. I have their Megatron teeter because it costs less money. I know wires cost less money, but at the same time, the whole point of getting a masterpiece is, like, ooh, lots of articulation, lots of nice quality materials. Else in this, I'll be honest, it's like, so far, I prefer playing with the Hasbro one. Okay, let's see here. Articulation. Let's see how it makes up. Okay, that is a really nice ball-jointed head. You got your moving around. You can look up pretty far, down okay. That's nice. That is nice. Okay, let's get this ball joint out of the way. Do we have... Okay, I was worried for a sec. We do, in fact, have waist rotation. Not a great one because one of the pegs for the transformation comes loose, but it's there. That is nice. Do the shoulder pads move about? Yes, they do. Arm moves up that far. Oh, rotation at the shoulder. And in fact, thanks to the way it's positioned, you can move it in front like that. That is good. That is really nice. Ooh, you can break his arm apparently. Hinge joint there. That is nice. I do like that you can swerve about the creepy hand on it, and it does, in fact, swivel. That is good. And of course, these clasp. Again, I wish these were individually articulated, but whatever. And as we've seen, it's on a bendy wire. Why is it on a bendy wire? It's just bizarre. Snake mouth. Snake mouth better open. Ah! What the hell? Ah, there we go. There is a molded gun inside. No articulated tongue or gun or anything. I kind of get it. It's silly, but whatever. No crunching of any kind. That's okay. Not really interested. He can do the splits really well. I noticed something. Bad. It feels a little loose. Feels like it's loosening up a bit. There is a swivel at the knee. That's a little weird. But then feels like double bend at the knee. That is really nice. I am glad we do have a double bend at the knee. Also, there are a lot more visible screws on this than typical of a lot of Masterpiece. I don't really care, but it's something I note. Ankle pivot, it's okay. And of course, because these work as the claws, you can move them up and down. Look like almost little mouse. And they're also on hinges, so that is good, actually. That is really good. So, articulation's good. It's good. Can we get... yeah, that's not what we good. Like, articulation for what it is, it's good. But at the same time, move this aside real quick. So far, it's not really doing anything that huge that, this guy can do. In fact, this guy actually has much better pivoting in the legs. Obviously, we don't get like the double knees, the hinging foot, and the like. But the thing is, actually, the arms are just about the same. Shoulders, not as good. You still get the waist swivel, and of course, this works so much better. So, as far as a Masterpiece like style upgrade, actually, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Did they forget to paint that bit? Because this bit's painted. Did he have a little painted horn? Yeah, he did. Look, he had a little painted horn in the show. That's odd. That's really odd. Ah. Okay, I think they expected to just have them on the shelf, not really mess with them too much. Ugh. If Transart were still here, they'd likely stop doing that. They did listen to criticism pretty well. Was this one of those, their starting figures? Because that's more forgetting, but if it's one of the later ones, they certainly seem to improve a lot towards the end. Well, they're probably under a new name now. Probably under the name Robot Toys. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah. Bit unusual. You know, as a side grade, it's kind of interesting, but that is a little bit odd. Okay. Let's get the instructions now. The instruction. All right, I'm gonna switch back to 4K real quick. I'm gonna get my do I want to? Yeah, let's switch back to 4K for a bit because we want to test this guy out in terms of the old transformation. And in order to test out the articulation, we got to pull up a YouTube thing. That's great. I love that. Okay, Mang Motion. Let me see. Yep, Mang Motion. You are showing off the articulation there. This is what I hate. I hate the fact that I have to pull up another YouTube channel and just give us a piece of toilet paper. Something. Okay. I'm gonna set that there. All right. So let's transform this guy. So obviously, if you know Quickstrike, you just gotta get the feet down first, and then let's see. We are going to get this reversed around. Hold on. Wait, what? Yeah. So, yep, we got to get that reversed around and get the clawbies doing like that. Wow. And then, let's see. We separate all this. Oh, wow, that did not feel nice. Oh, wait, I see how this works. This is all very, very, very similar. So I reckon we're going to get the mouth on. And then, what are these actually? Actually, these are different. What are these? What are these for? Okay, so I'm looking at the instructions still. Oh, and we gotta click that in. And we gotta rotate the head around. Yeah, I don't like it as much as you do, Quickstrike. Oh, that is so... I mean, technically speaking, this isn't actually that different from like how Quickstrike normally is. Quickstrike is a weird transformation, actually. There we go. All right, but they've seemed to added like these little shoulder buppies that again I just oh, you know, there we go. Again, I just so prefer just like a little paper manual or something. Just, oh, because with this, it feels very precarious. I'm just going to be on. Oh no. All right, and then with the arms, we got to get them on this thing. And then, so this is the part where we do the old switch-a-roo. How do they want us to do it again? I think, yeah, this way, but I need to, let me make, oh my God, these new shoulder pads, Okay, I think I got it now. I think I got it. Okay. It wants us to have them in sideways. But I think I may have made it upside down. Whoops. We'll see. They're like, what? These two little clippies here, we gotta fold down a bit. And then we gotta rotate the waist around. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then, oh no, that can't be, that cannot be right. Hold on, wait, no, wait, no, no. Oh God, my camera's overheating like nuts again. I mean, when is that? I mean, like that's ever new, but ooh. This doesn't feel right. That cannot be. I'm going to turn off my camera just to let it cool off, but oh no. Okay, there's a very tiny peg we got to get this in. This is so bizarre. Oh yeah, I love Transformer Land. Like attempts to be that website, but it doesn't really cover a lot. Okay. Okay, let me, oh my God, these shoulder pads are the worst, man. This feels awful. I'm being honest. Transart, what went wrong, man? And Yeah, I think the biggest problem is that it's on this bizarre pump system that just provides so little actual clearance for anything. And also, it just, where do you want me to plug this shit into, dude? Okay, let me look. That's another reason these digital instructions suck. Sometimes it's hard to make out what they're doing in the video. Okay, I'm turning this back on because okay, where am I plugging this into? That's all I want to know. Okay, so let's see here. You want, let me see if I can get you what you want, you jerk of a robot. So in like that, yeah, I got that. And then like this, and then feels like there's supposed to be some kind of peg, but it doesn't connect to anything inside. Hold on. Okay, yep, scorpion head. That cannot be it. What does it connect onto? What does it connect onto? I am going nuts. I think I got it. Keyword being think. Okay, I'm looking at the these are upside down. Or are they? Yeah, no, they were. Fuck it. Ah, fuck it. Fuck it. Somehow, oh my goodness, this into the void. It fell into the void. Okay. So yeah, that's what you gotta do, I guess. There we go. That's Quickstrike. Later, KG Master. Okay. Quickstrike. That's a whole lot of, that's a lump of scorpion. Only real change now, you know, is that you got an articulated head and, you know, he can go, which, okay, that is kind of cool. That is actually cool they got that. But at the same time, yeah, that's not a particularly great transformation. It seems easy enough on paper. It's an update of the original toy, but that's just so messy. Yeah. Excuse me. A little disappointing from old Transart. No. Oh, whatever. Like, I will say this. Yeah, I think the Hasbro one. Actually, no. I actually still prefer the Hasbro one. It still has the articulated head, so it's like, this is a $28 deluxe. That's like $60. That's Oh, we have overheated, which, yep, it was gonna happen. It was gonna happen. We were kind of getting a little bit hot, so as always, when things get hot in here, we take a little break and start and just kind of vibe and look at you. Doesn't say what in tarnation when he doesn't say what in tarnation when he transforms disappointed. I'll say it. What in tarnation? Okay, I'm gonna transform this guy back while we're waiting. Cause yeah, not so certain about this. I have Transart's other figures, and generally speaking, they range from pretty good to even excellent. This is very much a it feels like one of those things where like I get why they wanted to include the shoulders the way they are, and also, I'll be honest, it feels like a little bit of a, oh god, these shoulder pads are awful. I'm just going to reattach them later. I don't care. It feels like a little bit of a disappointment compared to their usual output. Ooh, and that joint on reconnected head. I will say, actually, getting it de-transformed feels okay, but oh wait, no. Then I see we still gotta do. It's all these like weird it's the weird lever system that I think hurts it a lot of this. It feels needlessly kind of complicated and not very fun. It feels very stiff and kind of awkward. Bird. Okay, let me pull out his ass real quick and let me get all this back in. There we go. There we go. I will say de-transforming him feels nice and silky smooth. Ooh, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little bit of like a popped, like there's a pop if there's a socket kind of coming apart. This is brand new too, so not exactly ideal. That's a little, I mean, in the end, what the hell is that? What's this shaved plastic right here? Ew, how did that happen? Oh. Ew. Need some moisturizer on you, old Quickstrike. It's kind of a shame too, because must be said, the Age of the Primes Quickstrike, I think, is one of the best kind of modernized Beast War figures Hasbro have ever made. Like, this figure is, when this figure came out, like, I didn't expect it to be like anything too amazing. I expected, you know, like, I expected a fun time, but, you know, in comparison, you know, there's no annoying pulley system. It's loyal to the original toy as well as the show. And I'm not going to transform him further just because I can't remember what it was. Yeah. And it's just a lot more posable with the ball joints. Like the Ravage, even if it barely counts. Like, literally, it's just putting them all fours. Hey, Shike, we're looking at third-party Beast Wars Transformers. So we just looked at the third-party. We just looked at the Quickstrike, which was a little disappointing. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I'll pull him out again. This fella, Mr. What-in-Tarnation himself. By the way, I can't remember his voice actor's name off the top of my head, but I finished the OG Gundam, and I heard Quickstrike's voice actor and doing the same Quickstrike voice. It's like really obviously him. It was kind of funny. But yeah, the burr on the socket and tail. Got it. Burrs and excess plastic that can be quickly shaved off. Yeah, no, it happens. It happens. I know it happens sometimes, but it was just weird. All right, I'm gonna get Beedrill ready because he's next. And I think I've not heard anything about this Waspinator figure yet, but I think it should be fine. I did take a quick look when I made sure all the contents were in the box earlier, but we shall see. Okay. So, are we on autofocus? Yes, we are. Good. All right, let's open them up. Waspinator hate his life. Okay, got him out. Oh, hello. Look at these. Actual instructions. Was that so hard? 31 steps. Doesn't look too bad. So, nice. We're going to move them aside. Okay. All right, so let's see. Nice little plastic part with some tape on the side to keep it in. Wow. All right. Waspinator. We got a silly little remote device that he used like once in the show. Then we got his gun. Hello, what's this now? A laser beam eye effect head. Nice. And we got some wingdings. They look almost identical. Look at that in the manual real quick. Get your ass out of there, Wasp. Oh my god, he's huge. Actually, it's going to be interesting looking at this Waspinator because... No card! Just realized, no card. Oh! Oh, that's a hefty boy. Oh, that's hefty. Okay, wow. Actually, lots of die-cast metal in here, in this guy. That actually is really heavy, actually. Hey, boy, Waspinator. Waspinator, terrorize! Delay a plastic tray. Out of two figures, Waspinator looks way better. Yeah, no, so far. Okay. Oh. Oh, we're in good hands already, if you heard that click. Okay, I didn't intend this, but he's doing the... He hit us with the... I didn't intend that. Okay. Let me see here. Oh, it's 4 sets of wings. Oh, that actually makes a lot more sense. Okay. So, does it? Yeah, probably like, you know. Okay, so they want us to kind of fit on the ball joints first. There we go. Okay. Well, I reckon because these are much bigger ball joints, these will go on here first. Oh. Oof. Click. One more. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, Waspinator. Waspinator, love you. Okay, and there we go. Wings attached. And yeah, that looks really good. Let's see here. Hold on, I'm just going to be a little bit, I'm going to need a little bit of a translation here. Unfortunately, my Chinese is not particularly the best, so translate. Here we go. Oh, there's a light up feature inside. Oh, shoot. There's a light up feature. Oh, damn. Okay. Piss. I gotta go get, they don't tell you what batteries you need, though. That sucks. Really hate when they don't tell you what batteries you need. Unless, is there just a... Yeah. Or is there a button? Actually, how do you get it off? So you just... Oh, you gotta rip his skull open. What? Oh God, it's a skinned Waspinator. All right, BRB, I am gonna see if I can find the batteries. Batteries it needs. Give me a sec. I might actually have those. Nope, that is the wrong one. I think I actually might have the batteries. I also need to get a screwdriver. Excuse me. Oh my God. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see. Okay, I got a couple batteries. I got 2 different battery types. Let's see if we can find one that works. Okay. So I got what are usually the 2 most common in my experience of like batteries these use. I got like some of these old high volt batteries. In my experience, these are typically like the type of batteries they use. So, but I could be wrong. So, but I can easily get some more batteries in a bit. Let me unscrew this guy and find out. If I don't drop the fucking... Okay, let's see here. Oh God, what battery is that? That might even be, oh my God, what, list the name of the battery. Wait, there's actual honey batteries? I was joking. Yeah, no, it's these high volt, hold on. Robot Toys Beedrill battery. What battery does it need? SR4116SW? What the hell is an SR1416SW? It's like a standard watch battery. Where do these... Okay, what are the equivalent? The most direct is the 337. Where... Okay, third-party transformer makers. Makers. Where the hell do you find these obscure-ass batteries that no one in the world ever uses? That no one uses except for like the most obscure watches. If I may make a suggestion, if I'm gonna do a review of this guy, I'm gonna have to find the light for him. The battery for him. Hopefully I can find one. Okay, there we go. There are ways to 3D print batteries now? Never heard of that. That's new. All right, whatever. I wasted enough time. I wanna actually look at this guy because this actually looks really impressive. If just looking at it, like that is such a good head sculpt for a Waspy. Does the mouth open? It does. I think. Bah. Bah. Oh, I love it. I love that head sculpt so much. It fits like Waspinator's slightly nerdy kind of character design. Kind of a big tab there, but whatever. That's fine. It's fine. Feels really heavy, like a lot heavier than you'd expect. And of course, he's got that fat ass. His big father stinger. Oh, you can actually take out the stinger too if you want, I think. Oh yeah, Waspinator can throw it back. This is really nice. It looks spot on to the show. I don't need to look up a reference for Waspinator. I know what this dude looks like. He's one of my favorites. He looks fantastic, actually. Hey. Oh, is that it? We'll come back to that. What would be the closest equivalent of Waspinator? Well, it's a lot bigger than the deluxe. I guess the closest. Oh, you know what? I'll get like the figure I think is like a good comparison. Where are you? 6, 12. So, I got 2 other Waspinators on hand. I think I have every like toy up, like Beast Wars Waspinator and the animated version. So let's do a quick little comparison. We got Legacy right here. Not Legacy, Kingdom, right? Yeah, it was Kingdom. It has to be Kingdom. And we got Thrilling 30 right here. So the thing is, this definitely like, so the Legacy, so the Kingdom one, it was always a little bit compromised just because of the size. And you have these big kind of legs on him, but you know, still a pretty good figure, has some decent articulation. I really love the colors on this guy. The blue wings aren't accurate to the show, but I think they look really nice. Love the sculpting for his like little bug eyes. And then you got Thrilling 30 here. Thrilling 30 is bigger, has a lot more paint, but you know, the light piping isn't quite right. It's like a clear plastic and the wings are there. But, you know, it's got the missile launching gimmick and also the fun flappable wings. So, fun flappable wings gimmick. And both of them suffer from like the legs having to come off. Whereas this, I'm looking forward to seeing how this guy's articulated later. Just because, wow, this is really impressive so far. Okay. I have that. Hey, Red Knight. Thrilling 30 or Legacy for Waspinator. Both are really good. I also have the original Beast Wars figure, really good, and the weird Transmetal like cyber Transmetal version, which not a lot of people know about, but it's got some really cool aspects about him. Okay. All right, we've switched to 4K because I want to test out articulation. So let's see. Really, really good head, ball jointed head. Like that is a really maneuverable head. Like, hey, come on, that, wow. You got to be a little bit careful. Opening mouth, I think. Let's find out. Yep. So really nice opening mouth. Ratcheted elbow so he can T-pose. Full rotation. That's all well and good. Oh, a little bit of a butterfly. Nice, nice. There's rotation at the shoulder as well. Yeah, no, just rotation at the shoulder. Elbow. Oh my God. Double jointed elbow. We got perfect elbows. Oh, that is nice. Wrist has a little bit of hinging going on, and it rotates. So that's all well and good. And the hands, we got hinge at the thumb. as well as several hinge joints. 2 hinge joints on the finger, and then like the rest of the fingers are kind of hinged it up. So you're not going to get any middle finger action, but you know, Waspinator can point at you. I love this head sculpt so much. It's a really nice. These can articulate. Interesting use of soft rubber for the antenna, but that kind of makes sense. Waist swivel. Whoa, 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 whoa! Waspinator has an ab crunch. Really good ab crunch too. Wow. Can he rotate? Yes. Oh, that is cool. And also, I saw this earlier. If you guys look, there is a little bit of side to side at the hips. Hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry about this. I gotta do this. Like what you see, boys? That is awesome. Oh, Stinger is also on a hinge, meaning that you can get out of the way for more motions. Very nice, very nice. How far can Waspinator spread? Not the best, but still. It's also ratcheted. Leg moves up really far, actually. In fact, full rotation. You just got to be careful of like the Stinger, I'd say. There is thigh swivel. Really nice thigh swivel. Oh, there's a little bit of like a going down motion too. A bit like you get sometimes with some Gundam. I think, or that's just the hip motion. You can suck on Waspinator's big square. No. Anyhow. Knees. Do we have double bend at the knee? Oh, I wonder what this is all about. That looks like a button. Knees are double bending. Oh, that feels so good. Feet are on their own hinges. Is there rotation at the foot? No, but there is a good thigh. Ankle pivot. It feels like there's almost like a weird kind of ratchet inside. Don't know what's going on there. That is really good. Oh, you voiced Waspinator. Wow. Thank you, Waspinator. Waspinator, thank you. Okay, fiery. Oh my God, so many comments. So many comments. I gotta look through these. Well, nice. Is that Waspinator as nice as the listings make it look? It's even better than the listings made it look. Oh my God. Someone found him without giant robot legs in beast mode. It's a cool figure. Oh God. How many it costs? I'm doing well, Red Knight. $100, which $100, that's really good. It feels really nice. Drop down joints. Thank you. That's what it goes. Hold on. I wasn't planning on doing it. You know what? Hold on. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, and then I think we can tilt the foot. And then we just, I wasn't actually planning on doing my stupid little test. But dude, that looks so cool. I actually was not planning on doing the dab test for this guy too much and recording this, but like, holy crap. $100? No, I'll skip. No, worth it. Worth it. It is 100% worth it so far. Save your money. Save up your money. I actually think you should absolutely get this one. But we ain't done. We gotta see how this guy transforms. Which, okay. I'm gonna let my camera cool off for now. And I'm going to let my camera cool off for a little bit, and then we'll transform him. We'll see how it is. I'm going to read through the instructions real quick. Doesn't look too bad, actually. Okay. But so far, I left his crotch hanging. Oh! Yeah. So you can actually, by unleashing his little Waspinator, you can actually get a little bit more physical instructions, not QR codes, thank God. Yeah, I know. Physical instructions. And yes, oh my God. So physical instructions, this is all really, really good. And of course, you know, the wings are on I almost forgot. The wings are on hinges, and as you can rotate them around because they're on ball joints, so that's also really nice. Yeah, just the fact they got like, this is a fine figure. Well, fuck me, this is so good. This is so far definitely like, okay, like, as far as like a lot of the Resource Wars, you know, it's easy to go like, well, the Masterpiece is a definitive edition, is definitive version, but like plenty of the ones are still like in the talking point, or like, this I think is like the definitive Waspinator so far. We still gotta transform him, granted, but so far it evokes the character really well. The paintwork and molding is gorgeous. It's super well art. Look, they even got his little kind of gold rings. I think the crotch drop-down joints should be more tighter, I think. I think part of me wonders how, yeah, that could be a little bit tighter, but the fact that that's there at all is still really nice. Like, I imagine you could, I don't know how you do it, but I imagine you could solve the tightness issue pretty easily. At least it's not. Do you know Jujutsu Kaisen? We need to check the back. Oh my God, the back's super clean. No, that is a remarkably clean back. Like, crazy clean too. And it's cheaper too. Yeah, this is normally, like, okay, I gotta say, Takara's Beast Wars masterpieces are fantastic as a general rule. Tigertron was a little disappointing, but in some regards, but still as a general rule. But this, I don't know when they'll ever get to a Waspinator, so, because it feels like they only do a Beast Wars figure every couple years. Generally, they're really good. Like, I have the Rat Trap. The Rat Trap's fantastic. But, yeah. I do wonder. Oh, okay. Slight issue. Ew. Because these are friction joints, the legs are slightly loose. They still feel nice, but I would suggest you tighten them up a little bit. I do think they should have made these ratchet joints, but you can still work with them, you know. Do you have Discord? Yeah, I do. In fact, check the description of the video. There's a link to my Discord group. We chat. We do fun things with action-y figures. We share art. We vibe. Have a good time. Like, I started my Discord server. It's funny. I started my Discord server. It was intended mostly for Yu-Gi-Oh! At first because the previous Yu-Gi-Oh! Server I was in, every Yu-Gi-Oh! Server I've ever been in has been like a little bit of a headache. So and now it's just kind of become like my general fan server. Check it out later. Yeah. All right. Got the instructions. Let us transform this guy. I am looking forward to this transformation. So let's do this real quick. So seems like we maneuver this piece up somehow. There we go. It's in pretty tight. And what does it want us to do now? It wants us to pull these pieces up, and then we just open up the back. Oh, wow! That was a little risky. Flick up Waspinator, flip him around, take these parts here and split them open. And then we just do a little bit of rotation there. And then we got to connect it in. Get in there. Want to be very careful because you never quite know with some third-party figures. How do I get that in? I want to be very careful because sometimes with third-party figures, you never quite can be certain. I do like that the antennae are actually very easy to maneuver, so good on them for that. Ugh. Is the peg too big? Hold on, I'm just going to make sure. I'm going to shave down one of the pegs a bit. Unfortunately, it's not exactly the... Oh, I want to be I got to be careful there. Is this right? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I think one of the pegs is a little too thick. Luckily, gonna turn this off real quick. Luckily, I got. Let's try now. Almost there. Almost there. So it was this peg. So I would recommend So yeah, I would definitely recommend sanding down this peg a bit. It's a little tight. But the good news is it's almost there. So sorry if I turned off my camera for now. I just want to I want to give it a chance to cool down. Okay, I got it. Do you play Roblox? No, I do not play Roblox. Oh my god, this thing is cool. So yeah, this seems new item. Wow, even the bee is clean and have no kibble. Well, hold on there. We still gotta get to the bee. Okay, so we rotate the head in. Oh, are we recording? No, we are not. So now, ooh. So this is how they handled the whole, like, minimize the arms. They just hid away all the legs. Looks like they'll be able to reinsert very easily too. So now we take the arms, and how do they want us to do that? It's a little hard to see. They want us to use those perfect elbows. Those. And these guys are geniuses. Yeah. So far, this has been a really damn good figure. It says here they want us to... have it rotate this one. I see what they want us to do. That's actually pretty clever. They want us to rotate this inward like so. So a bit of a tight fit. Can't say I'm the biggest fan, but at the same time, in it goes. Okay, and then what else does it want us to do? So now I think what we can do is, what can we do? There's something. I'm not sure what yet, but there's something more we can do. Come on, you're doing well. I just need... okay. I just need to think. Think. Oh, I see the issue. Right, I see the issue. I fumble. What I gotta do is bring this part around. So now this part is... Ooh. Oh, it's like a weird double waist joint. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna... Looks hard. Nah, I just made a mistake. Sometimes I'm just an idiot. That's the thing. And now that I kind of know what they wanted me to do, I mean, granted, now that now I know what they wanted me to do. It That is a lot. Ah, there's also a little slot in the head to keep the head in place so that you can more easily get this inside. Uh-oh. What fell out? What fell? Okay, this little panel cover. Okay. Okay, so now what next? What do you want us to do next? I feel as though I will say I'm not too keen on the whole just kind of shoving in Waspinator's face in here, because it kind of feels like something might go horribly wrong. If I am getting that right, so. But who knows? We'll take a look in a little bit. Next, we gotta go down to the grundle and connect these legs up. Plastic feels good. Plastic feels actually pretty good. Okay, flip this open. Open up the ass. And then, oh wow, ass expansion. Waspinator frequent deviant arts too much. That's actually, wow. Damn boy, he thick. Okay, then we get this part out. Click his little toes together. And using the 90-degree turn, we get that in. And then we just shove that in there. Get it all connected. And then, feels like there's something else we can do. Hold on. Feels like there's something else we should be able to do. Hold on. Hold up. No, you just, yeah. It says here, seems like you can just, it wasn't pushed in all the way. That's why. It was not pushed in all the way. And then we can just pull the stinger out. If, the camera doesn't die. So let's give that a second. Oh. That doesn't look right at all, like the shoulders. I'm gonna check. What happened? There's definitely something else. There's definitely something I'm missing here. So let me check. I know the camera overheated. It happens. It's unfortunate, but okay. Yeah, there's something I'm doing wrong here. Let me see what the issue is. Okay. So, okay, it wants us to actually, it wants us to have the palms open. Does it? actually looking. Let me look at these instructions real quick. I like it. I like it. So one is in there. Hold on. Let me, there's some more Chinese on here. Let me translate it and then I'll find out. Is a transformation just shoving stuff in, hoping for the best? Hasn't felt like that. So a lot of it has been really smart, but I think there is something in here that's a little bit weird. I just need to figure it out. Rotate hand 180 degrees with palm facing outward. Okay, I'm going to check. You know what? It feels a bit cheating. I'm sorry about this, but I'm going to look real closely and see how you're supposed to get it in, get the hand in. So let's see here. Okay, so let me see here. God, good old MGO. Good old MGO. Is there any... MGO's basically a nice little... Like a nice little... little kind of almost like a Transformers wiki all of its own. Okay, so let me see here again. Get it in. Okay, and then we let me see. Is that right? Okay. Okay, both screws are showing. Okay, and then we get this connected, and let's see here. Okay, I think I see what the issue was. I think I got it. Essentially, the problem was it was not quite angled 100%. So, it wasn't like quite covering the best. So now we can cover this up, and then really, that still doesn't feel right. Hold on. Hold up. Okay, I gotta. Well, I accidentally decapitated Waspinator. Which, technically speaking, considering all that happens to Waspinator throughout the show, is technically show accurate, but not what we were intending. So let's try that again. Oh dear. Come on. Come on. We were doing really well with this guy. I still have faith in Waspinator. There's something I'm doing wrong here. Because MGO got it. MGO got it. If I can do it, if MGO can do it, so can I. Yeah, no, the head just keeps wanting to pop out. No, we're so close. We are so close. There's something. I will figure this out. Oh. Let me look at the hand placement again. How do you get this thing on? Let me see here. There's got to be something. We will figure this out. It's supposed to be able to shut perfectly, but again, is there something I'm missing here? Okay. I'm gonna go with someone else other than I'll go. There's something else. The step is I will figure you out. Because otherwise, this is really nice. Wait, what? What do you do there? Okay, the elbows. What? That's the way you want. That's the way you want the elbow? Hold on. We might have something here, guys. We will. I am determined. I'm not giving up. Actually, wait. It looks like as if. It looks like this part should actually. Is it supposed to extend more? Might have gotten it. Hold on. Go get in there. Get in there. It feels like everyone has their own idea of how to do these stupid arms. We're so close. Because like this bee looks so good. Arg. Arg. What am I doing wrong? Is this... Actually, wait. Oh my God. That's what I was doing wrong. Oh my God. Oh, I didn't extend it out enough. Where did I put his fucking head? I am so sorry for all the abuse I put you through, Waspinator. My brother, I am so... Please tell me this works. That explains everything. Oh my God. And there we go. So after a lot of pain and research, I found out you're supposed to actually extend this part out more. And then you can just attach it on like that. Honestly, the transformation makes sense. It's just, I'm an idiot. I was an idiot. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta find the little green screw cover that was lost in the void. I'll also look at the chat in the meantime to kind of... let me find this. Where did this little green cover go? But we finally got it. We got it. We got the bee. We got the bee. The only problem is now I gotta find that stupid little green bit that is probably lost for eternity. Oh, never mind. I just saw it. I just saw it. It fell on my crotch. There it is. Boom. We got him. We got the bee. All right, let me see. If symbol stroke goes down about 2, I make 3D models. That's just prime. Hey, Bill. Luckily, 3D producers. Waspinator. Uncle. What? I have a question. Yes, Red Knight. What's up? You know, the B mode is clean. You damn right. This is an amazing B mode. Oh, my God. Like, legit. That looks fantastic. Oh. And of course, it's got little articulated jaws. It's got these nice little antennas that can get out of the way. So that's all really nice. They're actually a little loose. And oh my God, look at how articulated the arms are. There. No kind of like side to side or like, like point downward stinging motion, but, oh wait, actually, kind of, a little bit. And of course, you got some decent head movement. Like, honestly speaking, this is a really good B mode. Oh. My God, this is so good. And like I said, the error for the transformation for me, that's on me. But this B mode, this B, that's a good B. That's a good B right there. I'm probably going to have to, you know what, I'm going to switch things back to full screen. I'm probably going to have to refilm the transformation anyways, just because... yeah. I do think the instructions could have explained it a little better, but mind you, still, bees. Now, one question, are his bee legs strong enough to support him? Probably not. No. They got a little bit. They got a little bit. That's a really good B mode, though. Like holy shit! Actual witchcraft. The looks good from almost all angles. The only minor thing are the legs exposed here, which, whatever. What the hell ever. The fact that this looks so good still is really nice. This is fantastic. Fantastic little B mode. Out of all the... Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about robot toys, because... Are they Transart or not? That's something I'm not 100% certain on. Because it doesn't necessarily feel 100% like Transart. Alright, well, maybe it's just because I got that one, I have a Quickstrike on the brain. But, this does have, but like, well, I don't know. Ah, right, I gotta fold these in first. And then I think, yeah. Okay, that's nice and easy. That is a really good, like, mash, like, good mash shifting right there, too. That, that little, oh, there's a lot of really, Waspinator angry. Okay, let's get him back to normal. And of course, the thing is, it's always important to judge not just by how good one changes. It's good to judge how so far. And so far, yeah, this is like just that switcheroo right there is really impressive to me too. Ooh. Okay, there we go. And then, yeah. Although I do think, yeah, that's right. I gotta get this rotated around the right way. Okay, come on, buddy. Come on, Waspinator. You got this, buddy. You've done well. But at the same time, do I have your arms in the right way? Yep, those are in the right way. I just, I gotta get this guy's body reattached, and it right now does not want to. There we go. Oh, I gotta get the waist rotated around too. All right, very important. Let's put his head back. There we go. So yeah, really nice figure. There's a little, there is one, I do notice a tab connection that's not the easiest to get back in, so hold on. Or is that correct? Yeah, that is correct. Okay, just making sure. There we go. Hey. Waspinator. What a, such a cool figure. Again, there are some little quirks to it, but I do think this is a remarkable figure. I'm definitely gonna have to review this guy. I'm already seeing such a potential, and I love Waspinator, so this will be great. Let's give him a gun. Let's give him his gun. This is random, but I also do like, this is just me, but I also do like he can hold both accessories in a way, because I do hate having to just throw like all the stuff that comes with a masterpiece into like a little pile. It feels nice when he's able to have like both of the stuff he comes with at once. There we go. Let me give him his little goofy radar too. So this is, let's see here. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys say. Oh, I see what this is for. This is not just a little accessory. This is a magnet LED. So you can just tap it on his head and the light lights up once, you know, I actually get the frickin' right batteries. So that'll actually be really cool when, again, I get the batteries. But yeah, what a nice little funky set. Okay, so obviously we know who the winner is of today, Waspinator. This is just such a good figure. I'll just hold on to it. No. Such a good set, really nice. Really fun. Yeah, I want to throw my phone for the fear of the bee on the screen. Chinese black magic, witchcraft, man. And yeah, no, this is actual witchcraft. Okay, I gotta go for now. Thank you everybody for joining me. Have a wonderful day. I'll be on sometime later this week. That is the wrong message. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back sometime this week. I will let you know. We're probably going to be building a model kit on stream. So thank you so much. Have a lovely day. I got to get to work. They're gonna